cook with me. We are gonna make peach cheesecake. It's a new recipe. I've never made it yet. But I thought peach would probably be lovely. And it will go to my dad today or tomorrow. Because I thought I'm gonna bake for him because we recently lost his sister. And a little sugar never does any harm. So. So, now I don't know where my little cake pan is. It is right here. Sorry guys, I'm with you in a second. I just quickly wanna wash my cake pan. I do regularly make cheesecake and I just adapt the size to whatever I like. So, this is just a cake ring, and then you can just make it any size you like. I love little cakes because I never want to finish a big cake, except in winter and for my birthday I'm more cakey. But like I love a good tart, and these cheesecakes are actually also a good tart. So. And it's just a very relaxed afternoon stream. I'm gonna put it over here. Yeah, that's better. It's not my belly doing the main focus because people always comment on my belly and like it. Just need the smallest size with the ring. My ankle is finally better again. Like while I'm standing, I feel just a little bit that it is hurt, but it's not very harm today. I'm very grateful for that. Then I always bake with my machine. It's just the best. I had a hand mixer when I was studying, and it's just not so nice. But you know, the biscuit dough and sponge dough is not very great because it mixes too fast, and these ones are perfect. So this is like a biscuit dough, or how, I don't even know the English name. It's like mürbeteig is what the dough you also make like butter. So, and like I have my recipe on my tablet whenever I need it, for streaming especially. So I do 150 grams of flour, like I did recently for my sweet potato stew. People seem to like it, so, and I like chatting while I'm cooking, so I think we're a good match. And I'm trying to gain follower, you know, because I hope they want my meditations too. But the last one I did neglect a little bit, so it's fine. But that's my motivation for filming, and I hope people are a little bit inspired for cooking and getting started with cooking. And like, I don't write the recipe down because it's not mine, but you can follow along if you want to. So 150 and 75 butter coat. It's a bit much dough probably. I might freeze it too much for cookies, tea cookies, you know. Sugar, sugar, sugar. We do 40 grams of sugar. It's got some. Then just stirring it with the kneading hook or the machine. That I will be topping, and then I will be adding berries. I don't have any berries. I think that's fine. I'm gonna slice it up thinly, the little peaches, and then that should be fine. This is moving along. Pudding for the cream because it's the nicest. I thought I could do chocolate, but I might put little gelatin on top of the or maybe no, but I don't know how long they will be good. It will be crumbly. I'm probably gonna use a little bit of it for crumbles. Buttery crumbles is always nice. Just probably take half of it out, pressing it down. Oh, well, I might take all of it then. And no crumbles. I love butter though. Sometimes. Obviously, the pudding will be needing to cool, which is fine. I put it in the freezer for a little bit, and we can be chatting for coffee. If you want to hang out, there's always lots of things that come to my mind when we are chatting a lot, and I like that people can join. During the live, and then it does immediately upload. So for me, it is done in one click and then just naming it. I always do a little cover in my Gemini, and then I'm good. And so I love making pudding. Do you? It's so easy and so homey and comfy. Okay. I grew up with lots of good role models. Like my grandma was a great mom, and she loved cooking and being there for her little children. And it's a little bit annoying that I don't have berries. I really wanted to add some, but I'm just probably gonna slice it up thinly, and then I don't know, but I think just putting them in the oven will be lovely and juicy. And I never had I don't think if I put them in the refrigerator, I think the peaches should be nice. And like, it's exactly for 2 afternoons, so until Friday when I will probably have it finished. Också. I'm gonna make tacos with vegan filet pieces and sriracha. It's from my cooking box. It looks so good. It makes me hungry immediately. And these vegan filet pizzas, they are so yummy. And I think they have pea protein. That's a protein that I like a lot. But chicken gives me more energy, but I like the quality of the protein a little bit better with the vegan pea protein. So obviously mixing well. And we're putting mixing well. I have a very lovely organic pudding powder with organic vanilla, like actual vanilla, not aromatic, and it's such a divine flavor. I really like it. So it's done. I'm just letting it cook. Probably bubble because I want it nice and firm, and the pudding powder be working lovely. I'm just gonna put it in a small bowl. So I don't normally tricks around with my freezer, just because I do film, so I just thought I will be finishing and the live uploads, and I want a coffee, so you can chat with me if you want to. I love the company. And yeah. It smells so divine, guys. I am such a smelly person. Like if after cleaning them out, I have like flowery scents that I like now, because the aromas are super mild, and I don't really like the more intense or like little too weirdly chemical smells. It's not my favorite. So I have a rose cleansing cream, just a normal regular. I can buy this everywhere. It is so lovely. So I like cleaning now much more because it smells so nice. that's just me. And then I have this other lavender also cleaner for also the floors and all. It smells so good. But if I need a proper cleansing, I just use vinegar. Like in the old days, vinegar is such a strong cleanser too. You can actually still buy vinegar in those cleaning products, because they are so good. So I'm using this because I have no cling film in the house and I forgot to order on time. I'm really bad with cling film. Like I'm a little bit trash sensitive. Like I'm not over wasting plastic if I don't on purpose create trash. So yeah, that's it. I've made, I'm gonna show you, a cookie dough, like biscuit, milk bag. That is just a sugar cookie dough. And then I will be making nice cream with this, and egg and pudding, a little bit of sugar more. But we continue, and then top it with the peaches. But we continue after like probably 20 minutes. So it's cool enough to mix the cream cheese in, because I kind of don't want it watery already. I want, obviously it goes in the oven later. So the egg mixes it, firms it. Okay, no, just the peaches, cutting up the peaches. They say thick. Okay. Peeling off the skin and thickly putting them in. I've seen them very thinly. I will probably put a little rose, like flower style, and little nice layers. Because it just looks a little bit cuter, I think. And then in 40 minutes, yeah, I think that will look great. I could do a little honey sugar topping, but I think the peach will be good. Maybe I could use some nuts for topping, a little crunchiness. I'm probably gonna just add a few of these almond sticks for topping later. And almonds and peaches is a good flavor. So those go in the fridge for a little while, just in case, flavorfulness and all. I'm cooking coffee with my little coffee pot. but it reminds me of my late aunt. I'm the only one in the family now sometimes using a coffee pot. It's, yeah. You grow and other people do too. It's my 5th coffee today, but I drink more coffee when I'm hot. That's just me. Like, not if I don't have water with me though, obviously, because it makes me more thirsty. Like, I've been someone who thought about 0 waste or plastic reduced life. I've even been picking up trash for a few times. Because people just throw out trash off the window. And we went together with 2 other people. And so, yeah. But I gave up on it. Because I think it's a bit strict, and my household does not create lots of waste. Because, yeah, I pick whatever I want without plastic. But for example, cucumber sometimes is in plastic, and it's really nice because it's hygienic as well as it stays nice. It doesn't get little cuts, and so I just, yeah, I mix around. Ouch. I just got this really cute cake box. Isn't it so pretty? Just try the cheesecake. I can just put it in and then it goes into the fridge. There's a size that should go inside of the fridge too. And I'm making more cheesecake so that it really cooks up well. It's just like the cookie boxes that people use around Christmas. I'm just getting my coffee mug. I'm gonna ask my father if he wants. I'm gonna ask him tomorrow to get the cake. I've not asked him, but I make a small one. Just makes me feel better. Giving people a little bit nice gestures. After all, even if people get divorced. So this is my aunt. I bought this on Amazon. It's so cute. And he can have a backside, like he could just put my grandpa on there or his own pictures. And then he can just have that in the living room or maybe next to the computer or wherever he wants to put it. Like obviously you can just also other use it for other pictures, and I don't. It's just a like gesture. Like people are not obligated to use whatever we are buying them. So. I once used to stay at an organic farm for free volunteer farm work, which was quite fun, and they were so appreciative. Like they always said that I'm so strong and so like engaged, and they just had a little farm for themselves basically. So it was just gardening, a little bit was staying with the kids, which also was volunteering, and like I just I just been alone. It was not in close to a city really, and the other ones they were busy working and like in the kitchen. I did not really help what's in the kitchen. I was searching that more, but garden was fun too. They even had a neighbor that tried to marry me. And the grandfather of the family, like the father of the my generation's people on there, because there were two generations, and it's a big farm, and they also have had like a tiny home and lots of other space too, still waiting, and few cars there, and lots of work all the time. And then he told the neighbor that he cannot marry me. That's how far this went. The things you experience while staying on the countryside, guys. This is real life. And he was so sweet about it. Like he was noticing that I did feel a little bit concerned because I felt that he's kind of serious. And he also got talkative, and the other ones they already had also had the trouble. And so because yeah, I've not known the man, so he made sure that this is safe, even though probably he might have also felt a little bit weird about it. And I was like, I solved it. I solved it. I talked to him. He knows. He's not continuing that marriage talk, and then it was all. I've not seen him again. So there were actual people in Turkey once that tried to marry my mom when she was on holiday as a teenager. And my grandmother sold her for, I think, 3 camels or so. That's what she said. I think so. So, gonna check the clock. Waiting 15 minutes, so it's all cool and nice, and it goes cold into the oven. I just got a little helper for my ankle yesterday from Amazon. Saved me again. Saved me again. Oof. Just the infrared light on because it's very relaxing. Also so good for the back. Like I feel like already 10 years younger. With just infrared light lamp on, it's so lovely. I'm gonna draw a card for the inspiration because it's also full moon today. It's back moon. Going with the almanac from the US. We already have like past 7, so it's already getting a little darker, but it's still summer. This is my deck. This says every day is filled with good fortune, the lucky aura. The journal prompt is what are some recent small wins? And the meditation is sit with your palms facing up. On each inhale, imagine drawing in fresh opportunities. Each exhale, release doubt or blocks to your luck. Beautiful. I love this deck. I'm not using it enough. I'm more the art person, but I should really be going back to more practice, journaling practice. I'm mostly just with tantra and creative practice, but I should really go back to more journaling too. And I would want to listen to music, guys, but YouTube will probably not let me with the audio, like they will not save the audio, so I don't want to record a video and they just make it disappear because I listen to music that's not free. This infrared lamp came with glasses, so you don't mess with your eyes, sorry. And not cooked yet, but I will after the cake is in the oven. I will make my tacos, my vegan ones, and I just uploaded a little haul video today because I got a really cute new edition for like lingerie, as well as like also self-care outfit that I really like and think is inspirational. A really cute little scarf with herbs and roses on for like future herbal workshops, because they remind me of my heritage, because there's a little bit of traditional scarves that look quite the same, but they're silk and you just wear them on Sundays. Like I don't have any, because I never wanted to wear those after the Nazis. It's not my kind of, because they abused all of my culture, but alright, I'm not using it, thank you, bye. I just get it now and like cheap from Shein plastic because I'm getting older and I still love my country, you know, the nature on ours is very beautiful and it's fun creating workshops and all of that. Just yesterday destroyed my little Lotus. I've not checked in how and what I will be fixing because it's dry clay and that does really immediately break if it falls down. But like actually everything breaks if it falls down. So I actually think I'm gonna leave it like this. This is safe and this is not really visible. And there was one that was really loose. But I will not move it a lot around. Just like I have no idea how I should fix that again without like pulling it all out and gluing it together again. I just have these moving leaves now, which is like very undramatic. It's still pretty. So I actually will not be gluing it because there's just one leaf that I could not even find right now. They're just stuck in somewhere. And I'm just gonna put it in a few little boxes. Like I got it already a few boxes over the winter because I just ordered a few things. And then it will be in my don't break box and it just goes into the bus and it's done. I feel blessed, guys. I feel so blessed. I feel very blessed. I just love summer so much. I ordered a few pictures. Do you want to look at those? Because I'm just waiting. I'm just streaming and waiting for like my pudding to be caught. This is a Celtic Wheel of the Year that the AI made for me. And I think it's the most beautiful. I have that on my altar probably next to the elements because for me the Celtic Wheel is all about working with the nature. And then obviously it's a little bit branded for my water rose holding space. Little blue beautiful roses. And a little bit of Celtic design in the background. Because it's beautiful. Then they made me these art pieces. Grounding the healer with little art. Probably goes into my Reiki corner. Then this for me is a beautiful picture of like ancestral altar that goes onto my ancestral altar as well. Little, you know, the art really captures the energy that I want to ground, and then I have that as inspiration, just like oracle cards. This one too. This I did a lion Reiki attunement, which is so beautiful. And they made that for me. I like it. And they also made me little other ones with like connection between pulse Reiki, Seshim Reiki and Lion Reiki, and then mixing all of my Reiki little attunements together. This is for the lion, because I always love the lion as little protectors for the energy work that helps me hold the space. And then just other few little pictures that I found. This also the AI that they made me a little maiden mother crone picture because I never feel like I want to use any of those. They always feel so witchy, and they feel just ancestral, which they are because it's a really old concept. but I like those for the shifting role for women in their lifespan. I really like the maid and the mother, and the crown is so understandable. And I kind of also will put it on my wall. I found this one, it's so sweet, from an old movie. It's like old traditional clothes, but it would be probably for Sundays, like after church. That's not for working. And like I also have a little ancestor altar, as well as I like to hang little old pieces in my home too. And like this is just such an alive picture, because yeah, old photographs, they are so old, and this quality from the filming persons is so real. And it's still, people still look the same. Like it, not that much has really changed, but actually everything has changed since the World War. So this is a little Occam tree calendar that I found on Google. That reminds me of the month. The Occam tree is a tree calendar. So it starts with birch on the December 24th, and the January the 20th is 13 months. And we have Holly. Attraction, wisdom, courage, and dream magic from July the 8th to August the 4th. Which is cool because Holly is an absolute for us Christmas tree that I like to decorate with. Protection, wisdom, courage, and dream magic. And then I made this little AI art for my bedroom that helped me through the fever. Also bringing with me the little inner temple space that I had to create for a little remembrance, as well as just hanging it next to my book wall. Just bringing these library vibes with me because it was very crowded. I've not read a lot, but it's absolute library feeling. This is Celtic Wheel of the Year again, but this was just from Google. And this one, because it does also have the Occam with it, so I can check in, because I am not fluent and I don't learn those by heart, because I don't need to, but if I'm interested, and then it also has the Occam alphabet, that's why I wanted this one. So we are after Lamas is 1st of August, so we're nearly there. And it says Holly, exactly. And then it has the Occam symbol with it too. And this I also got one more Celtic Cool of the Year that I liked. I really had not, I don't know which one I wanted, so I just got all of them. This is a little bit more simple, like it's easier for me, and it does also connect it to the 4 directions. Because for example, winter stands for north, summer stands for south, which goes with south fire, winter earth, autumn water, and spring air. So Those are my cheat sheets. I probably should put those all in my map though, because I have other ones on my wall and I never look at them. Like, I don't need them as daily inspiration, but it will be nice to have it easy to find in my map. I have a map with all of the course content, all of the good things that I did. This is also AI. This is like me, archetypal maiden. We're foraging on the mountains in Carinthia. It's quite authentic, actually. That's what it just looks like. There's a little bit of traditional prints and all. And then there's a little bit of other inspiration that I don't remember where I got it. I think it must be from Pinterest, to work around the mountain theme, because I have a coaching app that did tell me to work out a little bit of quotes and pictures around what it is that brings the silence and the grounding to me with mountains. And I've not done that because the winter was quite busy and not so rejuvenating, and then it was a long fever, and then I had a swollen ankle too, and it's a bit of a mess, but that will be next on my agenda. And I am probably gonna put my cheat sheet into my map because I might forget it again to do that. Like, I just love pondering things. I love having books there to check in with things and find calm in the chaos of life. That is true. For me, the mountains is a place where, like, this industrial world is not quite present yet. So I feel like I was finally calm again. My nervous system appreciates the stillness. In der Stille der Berge hört man das Flüstern der eigenen Stärke. In the silence of the mountains you hear the flüstering of your own strength. Which is also so true, because you made it up there. Like, normally people used to walk up there from the valley to the top and then even go back. Like, you can do that. But people also already had huts over there for a long time. Even like my grandpa's sister's husband, their family, they had a little hut over there for a long time. They had a little shop here and they bought the hut, and it's like all of the family, all of the kids, they went there. My great grandparents walked up there, so they all just could find a break and a little chill and talking in on there too. So it's like they don't just went into the wilderness. They are this the mountains. They know them. The paths are old. It's not just like walking into Alaska. And you don't need to walk all tall on top. Like, just I hate hiking more than 4 hours because I don't think it's pleasure. Like, it's not fun for me. Like, I love going up there, but I'm happy if I'm back in like 4 or 5 hours. It is good for me. Little slice of heaven. That's also so true. You're so close to heaven up there. And if you stay in a hotel or hut ever, and you can look in, it's so beautiful how it is a little bit like the stars blinking back to you from the valley up there. It's so cute. And then, yeah, it's inspirational, and everybody looks, and all the problems for me, they look very small from the mountaintop. You can flee, you can find peace, you have easy exercise, because it's actually just walking up there, so just go slower if so much, but it's also a good way to gain more fitness, but I think you burn less calories than with running, probably this for an hour in 4-hour hike, but it's still worth it too, because you get up to the top And sometimes people like, I like just having a hut available, because sometimes I want to go, sometimes I don't want to go. And then just getting a good chocolate, because usually they had really regional chocolates and like all of the homemade things from the mountains. And now the quality is still quite nice, I think so. And it's just, my parents brought me to a vegan hut in Salzburg like already 2 years ago. We made it up there. I've been so weak from the medication, but they were patient with me. We went slow, but we continued. And then we made it up there and we had a very nice meal. My mom tried something and I think I had Kaiserschmarrn. Like I love those. They have the best. The mountain restaurants and the huts with the food there that are open, they have the best regional favorites. They make better ones than me. Like I feel, or like my Kaiserschmarrn is great. Like that's just also big, fluffy pancake. That's very lovely, buttery and eggy. It's very, very, very nice with applesauce. Everybody loves applesauce. And then balance always is a good thing too. Like I forgot about those again, but they're a very good reminder. So those goes on the wall. This two, this two, this two. Okay. But this will go with me to the new home because it's not for this home, and my aunt has passed now, so I really don't need to stay over here. My parents, they have a car, they don't need a carer. And yeah, so I miss the city life. And actually, in winter, I'm always, and I will forever be a little bit afraid of avalanches. Because in my youth, it was not very rare that people would get lost or would die on the mountaintops, because like skiing is actually also a little bit risky in especially the areas with free skiing. So you kind of need to know which kind of snow it is, and there might even be avalanches in areas that seem like, yeah, it is indeed a constant little fear. And the mountains are really scary in winter. Like I do respect the danger of frozen and snowy mountains, but we have way less snow over here too. So that's just an old memory, basically a bad memory. Like I've never had a snowstorm or anything. A good joke. But I also don't love skiing a lot, especially if it's like very high mountains. I just love, yeah. I it's not very. I don't feel like it is natural in a way to stand up there and have fun in dangerous winter ski, just because skiing is fun but also it's dangerous. So I prefer sledding, because for me that's way more safe part of the mountain. So if I want to have, like, you hike up there, then you sit on there, you can be like two-person or more, it depends on the sleigh, and you can ride down as far as the snow goes, because we've never had snow that from the mountaintops that reached the valleys for a long time. That's a long time ago. Really long, as like my parents had this in the valleys, but the winter over here, that shifted really much. And like you would go through the forest on the roads, which I only know mountains with roads, so that's not very scary with avalanches, because you cannot create them really. And also sledding is super fun. Just going up the hill and down is also fun, because you probably might walk more that way, and that would be very not scary. But I don't mind it. Like I don't think it is doing harm, or like you can drive carefully. There are like already these machines that bring you up there, and they're the big like half the mountain filled for tourists with skiing, ski friendly snow and all. But it's not a natural craving for me. Like I don't normally crave the mountains in winter, but what I do like is sledding on ice. And ice skating, because I find it very relaxing. For me, it's not very unpressured because I am not really afraid of heights, but heights and ice, that is for me definitely not a good place. So I've really not been skiing since forever, and I don't mind it. Um, I also don't mind the winter not having snow. Like in Lower Corinthia, where I'm gonna be moving towards to, there is less snow. I had lots of winters without real much snow, and I'm not a kid. I don't need a snowy Christmas, because when I was a kid, I've always anticipated the snow for playing and all, but I'm not playing in the snow. And yes. And also there are not the mountains and not the Alps in Corinthia, Lower Corinthia. So we're just gonna mix the cheesecake. I'm gonna heat the oven, and this will be done in no time. And we've streamed 1 hour, over 1 hour. So the pudding is firm and nice, and it's not very warm. just adding the cream cheese, the sugar, and I might do 2 eggs though, because eggs are always lovely in cake. And so we're gonna find one more egg. I have a few more. Like egg lasts actually quite long, especially in the refrigerator. So So giving it a good stir with the machine. And then the egg will be creating beautiful cheesecake. And we're gonna slice up the peach. I am gonna not use the skin slicer for eating. I know you don't see me, I'm just gonna quickly peel the peach. It's actually not so easy to slice a peach. I'm just gonna do it with the coriander. That smells so good. Wow, this will be so delicious. So, layering the peach under, I'm gonna show whenever I'm finished. Like, I don't love perfect cake, I love good cake. Because, like, I'm not a decorator, I'm a cake eater. But yeah, so. Just 2 peaches, that's just fine. It's exactly nice. So, and then also, like this will rice anyways, the cheesecake rises. Then adding almonds. I'm adding 20. I like almonds, chopped almonds. So nice. So nice. So we're gonna look at the cake because I am gonna stop filming after cake is in the oven. So this goes in there for 30 minutes. So feel good that I finally made the cake because I actually wanted to make cake yesterday, and then I forgot the day. I just soon out on the couch and took a long bath, and then I was happy, and then I did not feel like baking. So I will go to my dad for a little summary, because it's more nice warm, but also very nice cold. So it's a nice cool cake for summer, cheesecake. I'm just gonna tell him later if he wants to get the cake tomorrow, or like I can bring it to him, but my ankle is not super great at the moment, so I am gonna chillax and like I can eat cheesecake for breakfast nearly every day. So I have a good recipe, but this is a different one because of the peaches. I hope it will be good. And I know they are swimming a lot. I have very sporty parents who like to swim and ski outside. And yeah, that's it from me. That's so weird. Like, what my face looks way softer like this. This has effects. No. But not pretty ones. 4-eyed. Like spiders. No pretty ones. Retusche. Aha, okay. There's a pretty beauty filter that I found. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching and hanging out with me. I'm getting my cake in 40 minutes. And it will just look like cheesecake with a few, probably a little bit more hidden peaches and almonds on top. And like I thought, like I just seen the peach on Instagram, the peach cake, and I was like, I really should try that. That will be a lovely cake. Like I just made this small one because I only have 2 peaches left, but it smells divine, very good. Like I like apricot cake too, personally, because I don't know, it is like a seasonal favorite. But peach might be lovely too. Okay, good evening. Bye bye.